Hey, Scooter. Hey, gummit. Yeah, I'm trying to find a piece of paper. I forgot to grab one first. Okay, that'll work. I knew that was going to happen. These caps don't like to stay on very well. All right. Where'd the cap go? There it is. All right, there's that one. Yellow, orange. Doing up a sign for my front window at the shop. Hey, antics. Okay. Come on. There we go. This is going to hang in the front window. Oh, what happened? What? Oh, shit. You're okay now, though? Oh, my God. But you're going to be okay. Okay, yes. Yes, absolutely. 'Cause there is a thing of issues after an experience like that. That's insane. Yeah, yeah, I definitely hear you. Don't feel dumb, I mean, it's nature, it's not like you can predict these things, but there yeah, I definitely like your, safety precautions. Yeah, I gotta let the black dry. It happens, but, definitely next time, lifeguard on duty. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Yeah, the black wasn't dry all the way. Hey, Tracy. Yeah, that sounds like it's probably the better idea. I've been worried about that. Oh, I bet. I can't wait for you. Oh, fantastic. Okay. I'll definitely be keeping an eye out. Okay. All right, that one's done. Ooh, that's right. The black one doesn't fit. Oh, yeah. I hate when that happens. Yeah, no, 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 absolutely not. No, you gotta let your body rest and heal. Oh, it's gonna that 3rd window off on the end by itself? This is gonna be a sign for the window because 'cause they'll be scooting down in front of the shop here soon. So it's gonna be a sign for that window. I've already had people asking me if I'm gonna stay open, so I figure it's not too early to go ahead and get the sign up in that window. Yes. Yes, Scooter, we are. Oh, crap. You're welcome, Doug. How are you doing, darling? Oh, tell me about it. My allergies are kicking my ass too. Cottonwoods are blooming, dropping their cotton, and it's floating through the air. We've had horrible winds. We had rain today, and I've been so busy. Um, it's that time of year where it's all the dogs are floofing, and I'm actually allergic to dogs, so my allergies have been going nuts. These are, chalk markers. So this I can eventually wash this off and be able to redo it. Oh, crap. Oh, grand dogs. Oh, give them all snuggles for me. Antics. Did you get checked out? I just went off. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, but there's complications that can come with potential drowning or almost drowning. So just be careful. Dry drowning is a correct. It is a real thing. That's what I'm worried about. He probably does think you're a wild one. That's cute. Not sure if I'm gonna put white on the cone or not. This is gonna be so cute hanging in the window. Okay. Might put a smiley face on the construction worker, though. That's still a possibility. That is still a possibility. Okay. Now, what color do I wanna do the words? Yeah, I think I'm gonna just do a little, like, stick figure smiley face, not try to draw a face, just a smiley face. Let me you're good, antics. I'm glad. I like this. Not quite sky blue, but not quite full on teal. I like this color. Oh, good. Hmm, I know. California people and their weird diets. Yeah, actually, I can. I can email it to you or text it to you. What all, what all images would work for you? 'Cause I can get all kinds of images. Road trip. Um, alright, alright. So, I'm gonna enlarge these to about the same size I have on here, and then it's for my shop, Eric. Um, how many images would you wanna put on the garland? Dadgummit, I was on top chat the whole time. I probably missed 8 or 10. Alright. Um, let's do curvy road ahead. Um, Dadgummit, I didn't mean to do that. Add page, stop sign. Um, alright, so how many is that? That's 4. Uh, the interstate shield. Okay, that's 5. Keep count. 5. Um, pedestrian crossing. That's 6. Um, deer crossing. That's suitable for our area. I know. I got you. All right. Number 8. All right. Let's see. We've got one, two, three, 4 street signs. Let's do something else. Um, go back to construction. Okay. Let's do the construction barrier. Okay. 9. Let's see if I can find a different type of road sign. Um, I just scrolled up as I looked. I got a stop sign, or not a stop sign, stoplight. We do that, and a gas pump. Okay, all right. So we want one that's a little bit cartoony to kind of go with the flow of the other images that are not road signs. Um, I like that one. Okay. All right, here, this is 10. The gas pump makes 10. Okay. All right. Let me go into Canva on my phone. I can download them on my phone, and then I can send them to you. All right. So let me. Okay. Let's go up so you can see which ones I picked. So we've got the construction worker, the cone, the windy road, stop sign, interstate shield, pedestrian crossing, deer crossing, construction barrier, stop sign, and the gas pump. How's that look? I can also try. Let me see if we can get a different construction worker image. That would flow a little bit better. Um, a little cartoony, not super cartoony, but simple. He's got a hammer. I'm thinking probably this guy here. Me, I'm thinking this guy here. No, I can send it to you. I can text it to you on my phone. I've got the same program. I just have to um, save it, and then I can open it on my phone. Yeah, I'm thinking this one will be better than the black one. Yeah. Okay. That's about the same size. All right. Let me. All right. I'm going to stop sharing now. Let me save that. And that. Okay. Da-da-da. Yeah, that one flows better with the other images. Okay. You know what? No, I better not try to share the link with you. I better just send them to you individually. Okay. Alright, save to gallery. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? There you are. Sent. Messenger. You got him. Yep, I just sent him. These caps are not staying on these markers very well. Let me know if you like those images. If there's one you don't like, we can change it out. Okay. Look at them real close and make sure you like them. Okay, perfect. And if you need more, let me know. I can always I can get some more. Hey, fraud. I know. I know. They're short. It's actually been real helpful with how busy I've been at work. So they'll probably stay short for a while. And I don't think it's been a hot minute since you've seen my nails this short. This is gonna be really cute hanging in the front window. Hey, Journey. Oh, come on. There it goes. Okay, well, the during came off, but that's all right. All right. Let me move my clamps so this doesn't bow up as badly. There we go. Oh, Eric, Fraud, Journey, how are you guys doing? Let me. Oh, I'm here. It is very thin plexiglass, yes, and I'm gonna put um, a board across the top that's gonna have hooks. This is gonna hook onto that, um, basically act as a stringer so it doesn't warp in the window. It'll keep it nice and flat up against the window. But yeah, it's I could roll this piece up and it wouldn't crack. So, um, I think that'll be cute. Mm, it's a different kind of color. It's an interesting color. Yes, get some sleep, Antics. I'll check on you tomorrow. Yes, see a doctor. So to answer more specifically, fraud, to tell you what this is, these are, those A-frame signs that I have? These are plexiglass, thin plexiglass covers that cover your signage in one of those signs. I had to order replacements, and it came. I thought it was only a 4-pack, but it was a 5-pack. So I have an oddball because I have 2 signs with 2 sides, so I only needed 4, and it came with 5. So I thought this would be a perfect use for this oddball. Oh, this is like a pearl mauve color. It's an interesting color that I've already had. The construction is eventually going to be in front of my shop. Right now, it's just around the corner. It's gonna be in front of my shop in no time, and I've already had people asking if I'm gonna stay open during construction. So I figure going ahead and doing the sign, I'm just getting ahead of the game. I'm gonna hang it in the window, and then I've gotta create some signs because if they're ripping up the sidewalks, which means they're eventually gonna have to close the entrance from the main street to my shop. Granted, there's 2 front entrances, but the one, a lot of times you can't. Okay, so basically, let me alright. So the way the parking this is the main street. Let me let me use this. Oh, I know. Alright, so this is the road here. Alright, so this is the road, okay? This is the sidewalk. There's a house here, and their parking is here on the side. There's an alleyway here that cuts behind the building, and then behind this house, and then down to the back street over here, okay? So and then there's an intersection here, and then my building. Actually, this section kinda goes like that. Okay, so this is a restaurant, it's Juanita's. This is White Pine Pickers. This is Gomez Roofing, and this is me. So there's an entrance here, There's an entrance here on this side road, and there's an entrance here. The hard part is if they close this one down to get that work done. Yes, I still have this entrance and this entrance, but the problem is a lot of people park diagonally here and you can't get through. So I'm gonna be making some signs from the side so people can come around the alley. They can come from the back road and still come around to the side over here. Ooh, ooh. Hey, Danny. So, um, this is going to so I have, on the so my door is right here. Their door is right here. They have a door here, here. They have a door here and here. So, um, I have a double window here, and then I have a single window off by itself here. So that's where this is gonna hang. So, yeah, when they close off the one, it's gonna still be difficult for people to get to the and park in front of the shop. Hey, Brad, I am happy. Um, so I'm gonna have to make some mini signs to be able to put up around the alley and from the back road, so people can go around if they don't know about the alley behind my building. I can have this big one in the front, and this is 24 by 36. This is pretty big. You do that, Brad. Have fun. We'll see you later, darling. And tell Sarah I said hi. Oh, you're welcome, Tracy. Um, again, let me know if you end up wanting different images, more, whatever. Just let me know. You're welcome. Oh, I like it. Probably take it down to the shop tomorrow and put it up in the window. I have to drill the holes in this and then have I have the piece of wood that I'm gonna use as a stringer. I already have that, so All right, I'm gonna let that dry before I move it. Oh, this is coming out so stinking cute. I'm gonna let that dry before I try moving it. Hurry up, because we all know I can't sit still. It's a damn impatient. Ah, ah. He's gotta hurry up and dry. All right, it's just the inside of the letter. The outsides are dry. All right. Hey, Helly, how are you, darling? Staying out of trouble. I do have a sleeve on. I do. It's a little chilly. It was windy and rainy earlier, and I just put this on instead of turning my heater up. What's the temperature right now? Where's my phone? Kind of, yeah. Um, so hang on, I just knocked the lid off. Let me put the lid on that before I end up putting. Um, so because this plexiglass is so flexible, I'm afraid if I just put a chain on either side that it's gonna end up bowing. So I want to put a board across the top and put hooks on that to keep it from bowing in the window. All right. So at 9 o'clock it was 51. It's 48 right now. So, but yeah, I'll show you how flexible this is. I could literally roll it and it's not going to break. Um, so if I just hung it with 2, you know, 2 hooks and a chain, it would end up bowing without any kind of stringer across or board or something straight across the top. So that's, um, what I'm gonna end up doing. Yeah, yeah, it wouldn't be so bad, except for it was a bit rainy earlier and super windy. Should have started on that side. So, I just have my denim shirt, jacket. It's got light insulation on it. Thank you. Yeah, they're doing a lot of, construction through town, and it's not gonna be long before they're right in front of my shop, and I've already had people ask me if I'm gonna stay open during the construction, so I figure this would be perfect, hang it in the window, people know I'm open. Right? I got so many daggum hoodies. I'm just happy it wasn't snow today. I'm not gonna complain. Not gonna complain because it wasn't snow. And then by Wednesday, we're supposed to be hitting 80. I think she was picking on me, Kelly, because I said I was sweet and innocent, staying out of trouble, trying to at least. Yes. Why wouldn't I? Oh, you're asking for Scooter report. Um, Let me check my schedule. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 on Monday. Yeah, I should be able to be there, no problem. I should be able to do it. I do. I do. Cupgroomer20 at Gmail. Okay. Yeah, try again. Yeah. Thank you, Scooter. Yeah, it's exactly the same as my screen name, my username. Oh, okay. Yeah, that it won't go through that way. I like the way this yellow is, like, almost neon yellow. This is gonna be so stinking cute. Alright, 'cause it's right there, I'm gonna end up putting my hand in it, so we're gonna let that dry. Ah, oh, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. I like that string too, I think. Pretty sure I did. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I ended up watching that. It sounds weird hearing my voice in the background, though. Not gonna lie. Definitely is a bit eerie hearing yourself. "Hey, Mo, what doing?" "Huh, Bobby?" Yeah, there was lots of tire talk. Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. I am not stressing it at all. And basically, I look at it, it's no different than what I do with playing other people's music. I put their, channel link as the first comment when I play other people's music and stuff. And the music is for anybody that creates their own music that is anti-Scientology, and they are under 1,000 subs. And I've been doing that for a while. Yes, yes, and when I have more than one person, like right now I'm playing Joe Bananas anti-Scientology playlist, and then last night I played Antics, and I'll swap back and forth between them. Hey, Zippy. I am making a window sign for my shop. There's a bunch of construction going on, and eventually it's gonna be right now, it's just around the corner from my shop, and it won't be much longer before it's right in front of my shop. I've already had people ask me if I'm gonna stay open during construction. So this is gonna hang in the window. Yes, I have my own shop, my own grooming shop. I saw that. I saw that. I'm ecstatic. Oh, that looks so cute. Yes, I have had um, my own grooming shop for 5.5 years, almost 6 years now. August will be 6 years. Yeah, I was ecstatic. I was like, hell yeah, fantastic news. You know what? Most people do. It's all good. Okay, there we go. Oh, you're good. I'll be back again next month. I will be back. Unfortunately, it will be the last time for the summer. We won't go back again until September, probably. Oh, no, no, the state has come in, and since our main road through town is, um, the historic Highway 50, loneliest road in America, the state is coming in and helping with construction and is helping redo the roads and laying infrastructure for, like, uh, what's it called? Fiber optics, um, helping with tearing they're basically gonna end up tearing up all the sidewalks, and all the roads down the main strip because the roads have been patched so much they just can't patch them anymore. That how? How did how? Um, so eventually they're gonna end up in front of my shop, And right now, they're right around the corner from my shop. Okay, the flat is not coloring very well. And like I said, right now, they're right around the corner from my shop. But it's gonna be no time before they're right in front of my shop. Right? It is, but it's so badly needed. I'm not gonna complain. I don't like it, but our infrastructure here is so old. Some of the water management, drainage, things like that, some of it's nearing 100 years old, so it's badly needed. We have no infrastructure for, like, fiber optics, and none of that. It's not even offered here. But what it's gonna do, part of what they're doing is they're laying the basic infrastructure for stuff like that in the future, and then tearing up the road, putting in a completely new road base, the whole 9 yards, which is desperately needed because we can't get through one, snowstorm where they have to pull the plows out, where they're not tearing up the roads, and we got huge gaps and holes and stuff in the roads. So, it's badly needed. Yeah, yeah, better runoff for stormwater, um, that way East Ely doesn't flood every time it rains. Um, yeah, it's just when you live out in the middle of nowhere in a tiny town, it takes near 100 years to get stuff done. I know they've been trying to get the state to help with funding new schools because our schools are not ADA compliant. Um, we've got asbestos and all kinds of stuff in our schools. The current middle school is where my grandmother went to high school. Right? Yeah, I finally switched over to, Starlink, Um, I'm getting ready to go ahead and shut off my AT&T now that we've got pretty much all the devices switched over, and it seems to be doing really well. So I'm getting ready to cancel my AT&T because that shit sucks when you're out in the middle of nowhere. Yes. Yes, it is a old school. Um, my grandmother went to high school there. My grandmother was 75 back in 2011. We had just moved back in January of 2011, and we stayed an extra 2 days in Vegas before coming up here after flying in, so we'd be there for her 75th birthday. So that's how I remember she was 75 when she passed, because we lost her about 6 months later. Yeah, yeah, I can actually pull it up. Okay. Alright. So, this is the old county courthouse. Um, 2 years ago, they just built a new justice center. Now keep in mind, for years and years and years, we have had a maximum security prison here. So, they were bringing inmates to this courthouse from the prison. Um, okay, come on. There it goes. On this back corner, now keep in mind on to the left side is the county library, and across the street is the school. But on this left side is they had an area that, the transport vehicles could pull in, and they would close the gate. That was all the security they had for maximum security prisoners. Um, let's see. All right. Sharing. Dadgummit. Yeah, for some reason, um, there we go. For some reason, when I try to share from a new tab, it goes black. But when I share from a new window, it's okay. So this, if you look at that very first picture, that is the county courthouse. That's the front of county. If you turn directly around, the school is behind us. And then, oh, I mean, um, this is the Hotel Nevada. It was built in 1921. And at the time it was built, it was the tallest building in Nevada. Trying to find the school. Let's see, downtown. Um, these are too far down. Okay, sharing. Let me try. Ah, here we go. Okay. let's new window. Okay, so this is the school. That's the front of the school. That's where my grandmother went to school. No, okay. Dark arts again? No, I see it. I see it. No, it's not the internet. Okay. All right. Uh, yeah, it's a YouTube thing trying to screen share on on YouTube. It doesn't like it. So this is the entire middle school. This is the newest section, but this all of this has been here since, like I said, my grandmother went to school here. But there's no they're not in ADA compliance. They have window AC units. Like you can see one right there, one right there, one right there, one right there. So yeah, most of the classrooms have to have window AC units to keep cool. Yeah, there's a little bit of lag. Um, so that is the current middle school. Um, the elementary school. When did they build the elementary school? It is newer, but still not that new. Um, let's see. When did they build? I don't remember when they built the school, the elementary school. So we have one elementary school. This is why I homeschool, serving 362 students in grades pre-K through 5. David E. Norman ranks in the bottom 50 of all schools in Nevada. This is why I homeschool. Bottom 50. Oh, and the teacher population of 17 has declined by 29% over 5 school years. No, 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 no. I'm north. I protest in Vegas, but I don't live in Vegas. I live 250 miles north. Um, not much, not much, really. Yeah, yeah, but unfortunately, um, the state has not been in to assist with the the remediation process and stuff like that for the potential lead paint and asbestos within the school because supposedly they don't have the funds, which is bullshit. Um, the newest school we have is the charter school, and they built their building from private donations and grants. So yeah, um, but they've only been going for a few years. They haven't, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years now? Maybe 6 years? Yeah, they haven't been around very long. But like I said, they were able to fund their school building with, private donations and grants and stuff for being a charter school. So, yeah, and people wonder why I homeschool. That is why, right there. All right. Um, Personally, I don't think it's their place, anybody else's place, even a grandparent's place, unless they live in the same home. It's yeah. I mean, that's where I stand. It's yeah, nobody else's, and teachers aren't paid to deal with that. Personally, they are not paid to do to to deal with that level of discipline. Yeah, I hear you. Teachers already don't get paid enough. I actually went to school to be a teacher, um, which is why I'm not, because I couldn't do the politics. Um, I now, while my degree has the background in education, I left my ex and went back to Florida, and was not able to do the full education. But there are still some districts that allow it, and ultimately it's up to each parent. But personally, I don't think education workers, meaning teachers, administration, I don't believe they get paid enough to have to deal with that level of discipline. They don't get paid enough to deal with half the shit they have to deal with. Too many people, too many parents view teachers as free babysitters. Yeah, teachers don't get paid enough to have to deal with that. Unfortunately, we live in a day and age where many parents, not half, not all, but there are many that feel that public education is just free babysitting, and the teachers don't get paid enough for that shit. Sorry, they just don't get paid enough to deal with half the crap that they already have to deal with, let alone adding that to their plate. Yeah, no. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you, Zippy. I grew up that way. I'm good. No, thank you. Feedings, no. That right there, Helly. They barely ha and not only is it being able to have enough time to teach, but also to educate, not just teach to a test. That teaching to a test just so they can get their stats up. The kids are losing so much because these teachers have to keep the numbers up to keep their jobs. It's ridiculous. They teach at the kids. They're not educating the children. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons we don't my kids don't go to public school. A lot of reasons. But our school district here is not good. It's not great. We are a forgotten district because we're so small compared to Reno or Vegas. We don't have a lot of okay, so like Vegas, I can't tell you how many brand new schools or recently new schools I've seen. The state pays for those, but they can't pay to remediate or build a new building here. It's ridiculous because we don't have we've got 20 to 25 kids per class where Vegas is seeing, 19 kids, 18 kids per class. I know. I know, Hallie. Yeah, Zippy. I had a lot of issues. I barely graduated high school. Um, I graduated, but barely. It took a lot of work and me getting my head screwed on straight to do it. Um, but I finally did. But somehow I also fell through the cracks for my math. I ended up graduating high school with the seventh grade math level. Seventh grade was the last year of math that I successfully completed without, lots of extra credit, um, points for effort, things like that. Um, I ended up having to pay at 19, I had to pay a private tutor to help me with my math so I could take the SAT test because my math skills were so far behind where I should have been. Um, I had a lot going on. When I was young. Oh yeah, Zippy, I agree. Yes, Helly. Yes. Yeah, math still's not my strong suit still, but, I was working full time, working graveyards, and then I'd get off work, go home, shower, and then go straight to my tutoring just so I could take the SAT and try to get a decent score in math. And then when I moved here, I was able to go to the, community college here. Yeah, so when I moved to Nevada, I went to the local community college, um, and started I got all the way up to my last 2 classes that I needed to graduate with, education, but then I left my ex and went back to Florida, and because Florida has a different, um, teaching philosophy, I was not able because the last 2 classes I needed were field experience classes, which means that I would have been in right, Hallie? I would have been in the classroom, um, student teaching basically, for the last 2 classes, and I couldn't do that in Florida with the college being here. So I ended up just taking 2 electives and just graduated college with an Associates of Arts because I couldn't complete the last 2 classes because they were field experience, and I couldn't do that in Florida. So and I've never used my degree. Never. So I have it, but I've never used it. I know, Zippy, but no numbers don't like me. Yeah, you got a point, Scooter. I did use my yeah, Ellie, which is because I had an inside look into the schools and teaching. Um, I knew I was not going to put my kids in the schools here. So yeah, I mean, I had inside looks, and because of that, I was also able to advocate for my daughter, my oldest, when we had issues when she was in first grade. I was able to advocate for her because I had an inside look at how things are done, and the administration didn't know that and tried to play games with my daughter. That didn't work. Yeah, see, for me, um, letters and shapes and funky symbols don't belong in math. Letters and numbers just do not work in my brain. But you put any kind of language arts in front of me? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm game for language arts. Reading, writing, any of that, I'm golden. So, for the kids, when they need help with math, that helps them. When they need help with language arts, science, social studies, history, any of that, they come to mom. All right, my sign is done. I will put the holes or drill the holes in the top so I can put the hooks on it and this stringer board. Wow. What subject? Oh, what subject, in case you didn't hear me? Okay. Music? Yeah. All right, so I just looked. I don't see anybody else live. My list is just showing All Out History, Bob Ross, and National Geographic. Oh, some English. Nice. See, yeah, those I don't have a musical bone in my body. Um, yeah, see, no, I'm good. Now measurements. I know how to use tape measure. I can use a tape measure all day long. Um, okay. Um, for crafting, woodworking, sewing, I use all of that, but fractions? Forget it. Forget it. Yeah, no, I'm good. Algebra, geometry, letters don't belong in math. Funky symbols don't belong in math either. They just don't compute in my brain. All right, so I guess since nobody else is live, find someone to replay. Um, I'm gonna head out. I gotta clean off my bed so I can go to bed. Um, tomorrow's Sunday. Let's try to work in the backyard some more tomorrow. The weather holds out. Cut it short today. We're hoping to maybe put down because the dogs keep rolling in the dirt in the backyard, and we can't get grass to grow. It just won't grow. We've tried damn near everything. So, but my Schnauzer, once the weeds died off towards the end of the summer last year, my Schnauzer started having really bad allergy, itchy issues. And it's because he plays and rolls in the daggum dirt. And I think the dirt is causing him to have some skin issues. So we were talking about putting gravel around the exterior of the yard along the fence and um, not astroturf because that's really short, but artificial turf through the main part of the yard to keep the dirt out of him so he stops itching so much. It's the only thing because when we go to Vegas, he doesn't roll in the dirt. And by the time we come home after a couple of days, he's already doing better. We're home for a couple of days and then he's back itching and chewing. So we're pretty sure it's the dirt. Most of the dirt around here has been contaminated from all the historic mining from around here. And it's really hard to get grass to start from nothing. So, but we think that's what's causing his issues. Because we've changed the diet. That didn't really do anything. The only thing that's different is our backyard is mostly dirt. So, but we're trying to get the yard situated so we can start prepping for that. Oh yeah, yeah. That's the other issue is the damn foxtails. I'm still over foxtails. It's not even funny. And cheatgrass. I'm over it. Um, so we're hoping to try to get that finished so we can start. Oh, they are. They're terrible. Um, so we can start on that project. And plus, it's going to be easier pulling the trailers in and out if it's gravel over soft dirt. So that's going to make it a lot easier. So, but with the weather today and the rain, we got cut short. We were making great progress and got cut short. So maybe we can get some more work done tomorrow. Hopefully. Cross your fingers. Hopefully my knees hold up. So, all right, folks. There's nobody else live, so I can't send you anywhere. Um, find somebody that you like to rewatch. That's always fun. I turn that bad boy up 2 times speed, sometimes 2.5 if I'm on mobile. Um, other than that, thanks, Zippy. Other than that, it's that time. It's time for me to take some ibuprofen because my knees are killing me. Kick back and relax, and maybe doze off in the next hour or so. So, if you're headed to bed, thanks, Scooter. If you're headed to bed and you need them, night meds. Sweet dreams, sleep tight. If you're on the other side and you're just starting your day and you need them, day meds. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Make sure you make the time to find something beautiful to look at, because trust me, it absolutely makes the day better. Um, Not sure if I can think of any. Yeah, I can't think of anything super important at the moment. You too, Eric. We'll see you later, honey. Um, so on that note, as always, a little bit of kindness, a smile, and a little bit of love make this world a better place. Don't forget to be kind yourself. Thank you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I shall see y'all later.